member of the 12th Street gang in Pomona. And, I just hang around my friends, play football sometimes, walk around or whatever is happening. In this town, there's three gangs, but only one's known as 12th Street. 12th Street, goes back between the fathers before and the ones before that. Well, their sons now, they claim 12th Street because their fathers were from it or they grew up in it. I've been in jail a long time ago, when I was about 13, 14, But after that, I stopped staying out of trouble in that. Tony's an old Sharkie. He knows about gangs. He knows what we're going through. He knows what it was before, it was worse or probably.
I'm really the gang worker. I work with Tommy. Knowing most of his problems at home, his pure group pressure, his girlfriend who plays a heavily influence on him. He's thinking about quitting school. I put him here working as an artist. He's a good kid. He's easily influenced, like most kids are at a young age like that. They're influenced by older guys who they have respect for because of the things that they have done.
How come you wouldn't dance?
I'm really close to Tommy. He's not like all my other brothers. He's not really a troublemaker.
Whoa.
He's the brother that I can count on a lot.
How's it going, man? Trying to see, Today, my brother Ernie came home from Camp Kilpatrick because he did his 5 months there. And, he came home and all his friends are here celebrating.
How'd you like it over there? Gonna go back, huh? Nah? Show them your cross.
One of the reasons why my brother Ernie got put in camp was, he didn't want to listen to my mom or dad or anything. Kept getting in trouble and that. Didn't want to come home or just keep missing school and that. So, they had to put away for a while.
We didn't want to put Ernie away. It's just that the court wanted it. I wanted to bring him home, the court to give him another chance. But the judge told me that no, he had been in too much trouble already. So, that was the court's decision.
He's a boxer.
Being kind of raza the Mexican family, usually the father is the head honcho. The mother is the one who babies everybody, and even if the son's wrong against the father, the mother backs him up. But it's a closely knit family right there.
You can't go.
What?
You're sick.
Huh? What's wrong?
Come here, Stevie. We are a close family. I guess our culture has us together. We're always together, no matter what they do or, they're my children. I still love them.
Big cookie.
Right, good enough.
Camel. Get out of the corner.
Lobo wants.
Tommy, we've tried to keep him home more. He is still at the stage where we can keep him home, and he hasn't really wanted to hang around with the barrio over there, the guys. He'd rather stay home, do some drawings, or mess around with a car out there.
Well, if you hang around with your friends, get in a lot of trouble sometimes. So what they do is their business. Trying to be myself, not them.
What they do out on the streets, I don't know. You see, because they're very respectful here at home, They're not a loud mouth or nothing with us. We tell them to do something, they'll do it. But when they take off from here, from the house, they go around the corner, man, they, they grow wings and all that.
Yeah. Órale.
It's a good family. Yet the boys, you know, they just have to do this traditional thing that normally to them or to any other 16, 17-year-old kid isn't wrong. You're not wrong till you get caught. Look, I think the reason why they act so cool, they act so mean to show people that, like, don't touch me or I'll kill you. And being that they get so violent at a certain time or place is to show that they are mean. I mean, most of them are not. If you get Tommy by himself or you get any other young kid like that by himself, and you talk to him, I mean, you can relate to him as a person. He has the same feelings you have. But with that pure group pressure, with his gang members, his security, and his girlfriend, all these different things hitting him, make him, make him think funny. They just don't think right till they get to a certain age.
Those guys that hang out in the neighborhood, 27 that the veteranos, they're still gangbanging that, working. They got wives and children. They go in and out of prison in the county and that once in a while. Do a couple of years, get into blows in there with other cities, other neighborhoods around.
A little bit older, but we get in because they come down here and they shoot up the houses, man. They don't care who they hit over here.
You go over there, they're dancing miles if you jumping on you and chewing.
Yeah, man, but what if they hit one of the kids inside
Or
the house?
if we're around where something's happening with another neighborhood, like Cherryville or Chino, and they found out where we lived, they'll come over and, shoot our house up or break the windows out, and somebody probably end up getting shot in the house.
Well, the guys from the other barrio came and shot my house down because they said they think my boy was the ones that went and shot their house. And they just came over here once and they shot in the morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep and I heard 2 shots. I got up and I looked outside, looked at the cars and the house, and I didn't see nothing. Then later on, Tommy goes outside and says, "Dad, come out here and see where the bullets hit." And they hit on the sidewalk and went on the grass. So I said, well, somebody shot at the house.
Well, when they shot at our house, I was in the front, in one of the front rooms. I was sleeping right by the window. All of a sudden, you hear these shots. Brah, brah, brah. Big old loud one, sound like a cannon. Just jumped on the floor, ran in the hallway, and then seen a bullet hole right through the door. My sister's room, Just kind of scared.
Well, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I guess they just came around through the street here, and they shot about 5 or 6 times, and one came through the room, which it almost hit my sister in the head, because her bed was right here and mine was over there by the wall, and so right away she told me to get down. So I jumped off of the bed, and she was still here. They shot again, and we just both got off of the bed, and we crawled out. And it came through the window, it went through the door, and it went right through the hall cabinet, almost into my mother's room. Well, everybody was scared, and in a couple of days, they just kept waiting for them to come again, but they didn't come.
Or tell you when to stop.
I don't think Tommy wants to be like the brothers.
Right. Little more back.
For one thing, he just wants to have a car, and be out there riding around and all that. Well, I just want my kids to grow up to be good workers and get married and have their own family, Bring up their kids to be like they are, I always worked. Since I was 14 years old, I've been working. Every day, ever since. And I tell my kids, how come you guys can't be like me? You know, work, come home, and have a couple of beers and go to sleep. Go to work the next day. Stay out of trouble. That's all I tell them I want out of them. You know, get a good job and stay on it.
What now?
My mom and dad will probably want me to, graduate, get a good job, try to settle down. That's what I'm probably end up doing. Stay away from trouble, stay around the house, just to keep away from that jail.